What's going on, everyone? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I think. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday. Your friendly neighborhood conservative ex-con doing the usual 7:30 on all of three of these platforms: ScrewTube, Facebook, and Rumble. So I say again, if you're a conservative and don't have Rumble, download it. Good video platform, a lot of conservative, owned by conservatives. No censorship like TikTok. I got a video that I posted on here. Yes, the live that I went yesterday was banned on TikTok. Whatever. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Not that you can answer me and I can hear you, but anyway, still. But here I am, as usual, keeping it real. And I want to talk about, as I said the other day, it's not going to be about politics, not the whole show, but obviously because of the title of the show, the Common Sense and Random Shit show, because you see what I did there. That is 4 years. Anyway, I keep saying that because it's a fact. But here we go. Let me take a sip of my Fight Trump cup. Anyway, yesterday, January 6th, went off as we all enjoyed. No problems, nothing. Don't get me wrong, the left lost their shit before this happened, and probably after, but it's whatever. I'm going to post a clip here of the left-wing media, jerkwads, and then I'm going to talk about this after, because this is a subject that it affects, it bothers the hell out of me, how much they pushed how bad January 6th was, and compared it to some of the worst things that ever happened in history. But anyway, let me show you this video and we'll talk about this. And as I said, this is the one-man show. So I'm going to be doing a few things. Let me see here. Here we go. Watch this.
Yes, Donald Trump won despite January 6th, but that half the nation was okay with that.
Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bed.
Elephants never forget. And today is January 6th, 2025, 4 years since the January 6th insurrection. And we, Americans who actually care about democracy and the real peaceful transfer of power, you know, not coups and insurrections, we will never forget.
What? I say no. You don't move on, because January 6th was an atrocity. It was one of the worst moments in American history. And when you think about the worst moments in American history, you know, like World War II, things that happened, you know, like the Holocaust, chattel slavery.
I don't know.
Okay, first of all, Joyless Reed, to say insurrection, even though nobody was charged. She's an idiot. And Sonny Huston, I don't even know how to say her name. Half Puerto Rican. Yeah, like this guy. I'm ashamed to compare January 6th to what she compared to, worse in history. I mean, seriously, people. You know what I'm saying? The funny thing about it is the democracy that Joy Reid was talking about, guess what? It went fine this time. No issues. Nothing happened. And we, even though I can't vote, but still, I kind of push for it, voted in a democratic fashion, unanimously. So, doom on you, left-wing media. I got one more to show you. I saw this video, and then I'll say something about it after. I believe it's Honest American, Honest Conservatives. I put a link in the description. I like his stuff. And I had another video of my own, but I like his better. So I'm going to put hers. Sorry, I don't know if it's a man or woman or a group of people. Not using pronouns here because that ain't me. Two genders. And I put a description in a link in description to his channel, their channel. Follow them. They're actually pretty good. Their stuff is always good. But here you go. And let's see if I can find it. Oh my God, where is it? Here it is.
for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Kamala D. Harris.
Whoopsie daisy.
Kamala D. Harris of the state of California has received 226 votes.
I like it a lot.
As I said, that's a funny shit. Oh man. So yeah, follow this description to his channel. He's always got some good stuff. They always have good stuff, whatever. But anyway, January 6th happened. Kamala certified the election without a hitch, without a challenge. And I'm going to say something because I have an opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them. And opinions aren't facts. And facts don't have opinions. That's a popular saying. Whatever. But anyway, you see, that was awesome. And it went through without a hitch. Nobody challenged it. Why? Because, as I said, my opinion, for the last 4+ years, the Dems, the libtards, the liberals, have been pushing it upon all the seals that clap when the liberals talk, and liberal media follows marching orders, that it's the Republicans that are election deniers, and it's on this side that always we don't ever accept the... Guess what? Not one challenge. Because they've been pushing it so hard that we're the ones that are election deniers, that if they would have challenged it, it would have made them look like what they are. Hypocrites. Piece of shit hypocrites. Okay. They both sailed on that one. They couldn't do it because I'm sure they wanted to. I'm sure some of them, probably pooped their pants, like Nader. Anyway, also, it is what it is. As I always say, it was awesome. Watching the face on her as she certified and said the amount, the unanimous electoral college landslide, it was awesome. Trifecta, baby. And guess what? January 20th, right around the corner. See you when I see you. Okay, as I said, common sense and random shit. Show. Because it's random shit. I'm not just going to talk about politics, as I said the other day. So that was it. Politics done for the day. It was awesome. Can't wait. January 20th. Let's do this. I mentioned before, I'm a Kempo guy. American Kempo. With everything that's going on in America nowadays, in the world, I suggest if you can carry diligently, be vigilant, carry a firearm, and practice. As somebody said, I saw that they carry a tourniquet just in case. You never know. Always pay attention. My karate teacher used to say this all the time. Pay attention to your surroundings because you never know with all the shit that's going on. So guys, stay safe out there. But if you don't have a weapon, learn self-defense. And I'm not just talking about men, women, kids. Learn self-defense because trust me, if you don't have any self-defense background or knowledge, you don't want to be taken advantage of. And being a Kempo guy, that is one of the more modern self-defense systems. All these other martial arts, I've taken them all. I've taken judo, taekwondo, little kung fu. I've taken a little bit of everything. And, this is why I kick pretty good. I can Billy Jack anyone. I'm old. I was born in 71. And Billy Jack was actually a movie that came out in 71. I'm sure you youngins are probably thinking, Billy Jack, what's Billy Jack? What's a Billy Jack? I'll show you. I got something here right there. Remember, this is the solo one-man show. Everything is me. But I got the perfect. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's Billy Jack? Here it is. Watch this. This is probably anybody that knows martial arts, is a martial arts fan of movies or whatever. This is in their history as one of their favorites. It's one of mine.
Really think those Green Beret karate tricks gonna help you against all these boys? Well, doesn't look to me like I really have any choice, now does it?
That's right, you don't.
You know what I think I'm gonna do then? Just for the hell of it.
Tell me.
I'm gonna take this right foot, and I'm gonna whop you that side of your face. And you wanna know something? There's not a damn thing you're gonna be able to do about it.
Really?
Really?
You mad Indian son of a bitch. Now, I got it. Being a martial artist, I'm going to critique. Not a bad way. That right there is one of the best face kicks in martial arts movie history. And I got to tell you, from experience, that kick works. It's called an outside crescent kick. And he performed that kick to perfection. Even the stance, the after kick stance, was a neutral bow, forward bow. It was perfect. That was perfect. And I got to tell you, from my experience, it works. I used it, I remember several times in sparring, because the way it's performed, it looks like it's coming up like a front kick, front snap kick, front thrust kick, whatever. And then it turns out away from the body and then back in. And I got to tell you, it works, especially if you perform it perfectly. And that right there is the most perfect outside crescent kick in movie history. And this old guy can still do it. You don't believe me? I have proof. Hold on a second. As I said. Oh no, what the hell is that? Come here, get out of there. Let me get rid of that and put that. Hey, look at that. That's me. That's a little over a year ago when I had the school that didn't really do much, but whatever, one day. See that? Above my head. Yes, that was a front snap kick, but I can still do that. Let me get rid of this. Just want to brag a little bit. What am I talking about? Holy crap! Lost my train of thought. Yesterday was the shit. That's all I gotta say. And I can't say it enough. You know what I mean? But I do have something else that I want to show you that I mentioned about Kempo. What I fell in love with about Kempo is the way everything is described as opposed to every other martial art I've taken. It isn't just kick, punch, and a basic explanation of why you're doing the technique. Jeff Speakman, who, if you're a Kempo guy, is he just, I believe, recently got a senior master rank a year or two ago, who was well deserved. I'm surprised he wasn't a long time ago. He was a student of Ed Parker, who I mentioned before is the godfather of American Kempo, and he passed away in 92, I believe. He had a big stake in Bruce Lee's career as far as beginning in Hollywood. But Jeff Speakman did a movie called The Perfect Weapon. Now, anybody that's a Kempo guy, any Kempo knows who Jeff Speakman is. Any Kempo guy knows The Perfect Weapon movie, because when I saw this movie, I was already a fan before I even started taking Kempo. Then when I started taking Kempo, I was like, holy shit, I'm taking what he knows. So I was excited. But anyway, Jeff Speakman, one of the highest and most respected American Kempoists in the planet. And he somehow took what we learned and evolved it, slightly evolved, as I did. Funny thing about it is, when I was a fighter, I was reached out to somebody in his camp to see if we can get together and go over some stuff, because I was still fighting professionally at the time, MMA. And then never happened, but then it's Kempo 5.0 now, which is a 5.0, fifth version of the system of the slight changes that went without, because they involved grappling now and a bunch of other stuff that's more modernized. So the thing about Kempo I love, it's an evolving Kempo karate self-defense system. And Jeff Speakman and most knowledgeable instructors and good instructors don't just tell you kick, punch, or explain in a very basic way. We get to the nitty-gritty about everything you do and why. And this is a perfect video for that. Give me 1 second. Watch this. Jeff Speakman is the man.
Right-left punch combination. You shuffle back to match distance. Stay to the inside of both punches. Left vertical punch to a forward bow when you block the inside of the left punch. Unwind to a neutral with a hand sword to the base of the neck. Front crossover with an eye poke and a rebounding back knuckle as you settle into your front crossover. Thread a knee into the abdomen, step forward. Glance an elbow across the jaw, and then guideline a hammer fist to the groin, cover out.
Okay, interesting.
I gotta say, fatal deviation, whether it's 5.0 or any real American Kempo system, it's a 2nd degree brown belt technique, I believe. Brown belt, there's 3 brown belts. After green, there's 3rd brown, 2nd, then 1st. It kind of goes backwards. Then you get your black, your 1st degree black. But fatal deviation is like I said, 2nd degree brown, and it's taught in 99.9% of the American Kempo schools and systems.
Stuff on fatal deviation, really powerful technique. It's a right-left this time. And it's that when we hit, we go 1, 2, and then I immediately come back with my strike number 3. See, the angle of that strike is slightly down, hitting to the side of his neck, hitting to those nerves, but see how it cancels his height zone, because strike number 2 could set him up, and that doesn't cancel his height zone. Look, he's got some lines of entry. So as soon as I strike, turn and hit, I want to come back immediately as quickly as I can to strike to the side of the neck on a downward angle and cancel those potential lines of entry.
That is what I teach. That is American Kempo Karate, a strict self-defense system. Now, something missing here. What is it? There we go. I don't want to leave that empty. One-man show. So yeah, all the movement. I keep saying that. And I got to start making excuses for myself. But yeah, that's American Kempo. That's what I teach. And as many videos as you can go online and watch, there are very few that actually show the speed of Kempo. Kempo is a very fast self-defense system, and it can work. There are 154 base techniques and 96, I believe, extensions. Extensions are techniques that you learn from orange belt up, a longer version. So basically, if the first part of the technique doesn't work, guess what? A little exaggerating, but you're done. And I'm going to be honest, as a realist with common sense, not every technique's going to work. But it starts off with basic movement, basic techniques, so you can learn the harder ones as they go along. And when you're in a situation where you have to defend yourself, realistically, you're not going to use all of them. I mean, you could use 3 techniques your whole life, and if you have to fight or defend yourself all the time, and they all work. They'll work. Trust me, there's a self-defense technique in Kempo for every situation you can get into. And that's how it is. But enough of that. As I said, this is what I like to do every day. I've mentioned this many times. And as I was saying, January 20th can't come any faster. And the random stuff that I like to talk about is a little bit of everything. So I'll keep doing this every day. Earlier, it's funny because at 7 o'clock, 7:05, I was preparing for this. And I accidentally hit live, and I went live at 7:03 without being ready. It was a pain in the ass. I had to start the whole process over. That's a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I spend hours. I won't lie to you. I thought it was just half hour, hour, 2. I actually spent hours getting this show ready and preparing and set up. What's it called? There's a word for it. I can't think right now. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to talk about a little bit of everything. Kempo guy, January 6th, it's over, done, no challenges. Applaud, golf clap. But no poop on any of those liberals that tried to challenge, because none of them challenged, and that was awesome. It's just the faces on these guys, especially Mike Johnson. I had the same face, so that video was awesome. Thank you, Honest American, Honest Conservative, whatever it is. As I said, link is in the description. Go to his channel and follow them. They're good. They're really good. They like to post funny shit. I posted one yesterday. It was a short, so if you haven't seen it, go back and see it. I forgot to download it so I could post it here, because I like to make it funny. You know, like I just posted the one on my own with the Sonny Hostin and the Jerkwads and Joyless Reed, and I like to put this funny stuff in between because you gotta make fun of it. The shit's not normal, you know what I'm saying? These liberals, they're not normal. They're not quite up there, you know. And I say it a million times. Every time they get challenged by a conservative, they get in their faces because it is what it is. They're just idiots. But it's whatever. I like having fun with it. They just keep giving stuff like that to a guy like me and to make fun of, and everybody else, like the guy I just showed the video of, because it's hilarious. Yeah, it's another work day for me. I got out 6 o'clock and started doing most of my editing, even though I started downloading some of the clips last night. But as I said, this does take me several hours every day, but I look forward to this every day. So I'm hoping you guys are watching live on any of those 3 platforms. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do so. Or follow me on Rumble if you don't have it, download it. And PC Book, The Conservative Ex-Con. And you already know what you have to do. Now, one of my favorite comedians, random, as I said. Yeah, political-wise, I don't think he gets involved, but he could be on the left a little bit, but he just says it how it is. And ever since he came out, you know, my brother always used to tell me, you remind me of this guy because he's funny as shit and just the way you are. Because honestly, I could be a dick. And I'm not saying I could be a dick to people who are respectful or nice or who don't deserve it. I'm a dick to people who just are stupid. I point out the facts, just like I do here. And Bill Burr, he's one of the funniest comedians out there. I mean, I grew up on Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, George Carlin, Robin Williams, a lot of them, a ton of them. They were all funny. You know, I mean, most of them aren't around or aren't as funny as they used to be. As I said, Robin Williams was one of my favorites. But Bill Burr, this is one video that somebody cartooned it. And I gotta tell you the story and that Bill Burr told, and the way he told it, I was in tears when I first heard it. And every time I watch this, I still laugh my ass off. But if you want to laugh today and you've never saw this before, you gotta watch it. It's hilarious. Random shit, as I said. It's just funny.
I saw this story down in Orange County, right? Down in Orange County, California. This guy gave helicopter tours for 30 years. 30 years without incident. Hands the business off to his son. The American dream. I built it up for 30 years. Here you go, son. Make the family and the family name proud. All right, Dad, I love you. Right? This poor kid, 5 days in. He's supposed to give a tour to a couple. Only the dude shows up. The kid thought it was weird, but he's like, I need the money. I got to give him a tour. Right? So he takes this guy up. 10 minutes into the tour, the dude fucking jumped out. Yeah. 5 days in. 5 days in from the balloons and the cake. We love you, son. Keep the family tree going. The tradition alive. 5 fucking days later, this kid, he probably barely had the speech down. Just sitting there flying the helicopter. All right, if you look out the left side of the aircraft, that's Orange County. There's over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. 27 miles of beaches. Was established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't open the door. Sir, what are you doing? Sir, no! No! Don't! Don't! Stop! No! No! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck! Air traffic control. I don't know who's on this frequency, but you really need some kind of fucking helicopter. 5 days in. So I read further into the story. Turns out the guy who jumped out, he was 61 years old, terminally ill. He was in pain every day. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with him, and he had had enough. At that point, that guy immediately became a hero in my world, right? You know what I love about him? Not only did he make the decision, he didn't go out like some pussy, right? Handful of pills, watching a romantic comedy, wrapped in an Afghan that Nana made. Fuck that. This guy went out like a man. Take me up in a chopper. I'm looking at the land I love, and then I'm jumping out like a superhero. I loved it. Yeah. This guy should have been wearing a fucking cape. I can't imagine how elated he must have been on that helicopter ride up after finally, just taking back control of his life. Like, fuck you, disease. I decide. Ripping tubes out, gets a burger, shotguns a beer. Take me up in the chop. He probably had his fucking foot on the dashboard. He's not even listening to this guy giving the tour, right? Over 27 miles of beaches. Put your seatbelt back on. Established as a county in 1903. Sir, please don't try to open the door. No! here's the thing. I left out one small thing. There is one small thing. The guy fucking lived. Yeah. Yeah, they were out over the ocean, 500 feet up. You'd think that would be enough, so I'm thinking he must have gone in like Greg Louganis, like no splash, just... But witnesses said it looked like a dummy was falling out of the air, so that sounds like a hell of an impact. I think he accidentally did the most epic 500-foot belly flop in the history of jumping out of a helicopter, you know? But that didn't change what he was trying to do. Where his heart was, I still love this guy. I just feel bad for him. Just on the way down, he's got to be thinking 3 more seconds of pain, 2 more seconds. Wow! Oh my God, this is worse! This is way worse! It has a happy ending, though. He later died at the hospital. That's right. So here's to him. God bless him. I hope I have the balls someday.
That's funny as shit. I can't help it. I'm trying not to laugh because I think the mic's on. And I'm in the background, almost with tears in my eyes. I've watched this like 20 times and it still makes me laugh. That's freaking funny. That's comedy right there. You know what I mean? Oh man, I swear I almost cried. That's funny. Oh man. It's been a half hour. Anyway, as I said, thanks for watching. I love you guys. The Common Sense and Random Shit show. Separate because last 4 years shit show. 2 genders, just saying. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday. Please follow, share, comment if you want. I'll get back to you. As I said, the video to Honest American, Honest Conservative, I forgot the name, I apologize to you, is in the description. Go follow them and subscribe to them. Subscribe to this guy, The Conservative Con on YouTube. And thanks for watching. You guys have an amazing day. Peace out. What am I doing? Oh my God.